God didn't give me beauty for nothing. It was a gift. If you missed my first video where I talk about beauty being a gift that God gives, hence Job, the story of Job, and many other scriptures and tablets, and just throughout history, beauty is being a blessing. Something that I will never deserve, and it's not something I take lightly, but it's something I'll not acknowledge as something I don't deserve, but something that I'll always give God glory for, because it would be foolish not to. One thing I've noticed that I'll probably get shit for is how much my smile means to somebody and how good that feels. Like today, there was a young man that delivered an Amazon box and he dropped it off. Sometimes they look in the window, and a lot of people would be offended by that, which it takes a lot to offend me. I'm not one that gets easily offended. The minute he locked eyes with me, he smiled and he pointed to the box that he just delivered, and I smiled and nodded and waved. And you could see his whole demeanor just light up that I acknowledged that he did that for me. Something that simple. And throughout my life, I've noticed that when I have shown kindness, whether it be smiling, interacting, communicating, my beauty was always brought up. And I say that tongue in cheek. And when I say they brought it up, this is what I mean. People like you don't talk to me. People like you don't usually even smile at me. That's what I mean. How sad that is what we're known for. That beauty has become something that is an arrogant thing. Women like you don't give men the time of day, not even in polite interaction. And I know, without even telling, that there are women that are triggered by that, because I know you've been hurt, and I know you've been a victim, and I have too. And that men have walked into that all on their own, and I would 100% agree. But I also know that there are a lot of innocent men that they just, like that man that didn't do anything to me. He's probably the sweetest man, just got his job, looked like he just got out of high school, thrilled to be working for Amazon, and I just made his day. So to let a stigma of protecting myself because men and a bear in the woods type of stigma, I have to put up a wall. It's a hard thing. It really is. For women, for beautiful women. But if you're able to extend a smile, but also protect yourself, I think that's a beautiful thing to extend. And I think that's where the divine might want us to be, if anywhere. To build our spirituality in such a way where we're able to have that protection and strength and ability to be strong, smart, but also kind. Not profiling people, not judgmental, not racist. It's a fine line to be, fine line to walk. But I'm reminded by that. Oftentimes, I get that reaction by people, particularly men. And I have had on some rare occasions where if I'm not careful, they will attach themselves to me like a security blanket. You make them feel so loved, seen, valued. You give them attention they've never gotten before. They will latch on to that. I've had that happen in my younger years, and that is what gets you on the ID channel. Trust me. I'm aware that that's a thing. That's why you need to combine it with spirituality, intelligence, the divine's wisdom, knowledge, protection, a lot of other things. But to not extend it at all, that would seem almost cruel if I would have reacted differently to that young gentleman. Just cruel to have had any other reaction to that situation this morning. And I think that far too often that happens. And I think it's causing men to look negatively towards women, particularly attractive women. I think it's not making things look better. It's not helping women. And I'm sure there's women saying, I don't give a fuck. Men deserve it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. 100%. I get it. I've been there. But again, I'm a priestess. I look at this from a different angle. Not by choice. As much as I wish to look at it at a preferred angle, I can't. I just see things with empathy and understanding that I would wish I don't have. But you need to be wise. You need to be smart. So that's some wisdom I want to bestow today.